is here. The long regular season's all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Burnstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Going to heavy personnel, bringing out the full house. Here comes a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Pass caught, second down now. He hands it off from the gun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Play from the pistol formation. And there's the handoff. And the visitors start with a run that barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, and 2nd down and 11. Back. It's Peters. Here's the target, and it's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
A lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
And the Blue Devils will send the punt team onto the field. Returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's another deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this round? Looking to throw. It's Peters. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw here. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
It's a draw. Breaks an open space. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield selling the pass to open that play up? But man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
The Blue Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks into the clear. Clean toward the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. And the Blue Devils come up to the line in a hurry up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The Vols will line up to punt it away.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Peters. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And a 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Offense back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Design quarterback run. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the Vols will line up to boot it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the return will be brought down. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? To the air, it's Peters. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Second and 10 formation, number 37. They look to throw it here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Incomplete, a huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. And here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And it's a bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. To dart to the left side. The catch is made inside the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quick throw to his receiver. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
They'll run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important second down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. They test the middle but get stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To pass. It's Peters. It's a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Offense getting set, second down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. They'll try a pass here. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board. Second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Peters. Fires it to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Blue Devils looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Duke, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. A deep shot to the right. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes the catch downfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Vols will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. They had the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the third quarter. On the move now. Looks left and finds his target there. He'll go down right there. Works his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. Now it's second down here. To the air, it's Peters. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a shotgun run call. And you'll maybe get back. A scrimmage, but no more than that.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit just as he throws the ball. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the...
Touchdown, Blue Devils. And that will give them the lead now. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They're now throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The Volunteers bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Duke's offense heads back out of the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, he makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Blue Devils will have 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks into the clear. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
And the Blue Devils will line up now. It's first and goal. Snags the quick throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Duke. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep again. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And the Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And Duke has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Direct snap. Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
On third down, he drops to throw. Tight end makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
The second down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Great screen over the right side. Hill and they chase him down. Touchdown, Tennessee. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on them, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the two-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the two-point try is successful, making this just a three-point lead. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Looking to throw it on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fights off a defender. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that play.
Back to throw again. Lets it go quickly. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Oh, now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. And now a timeout called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
See if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. The ball's looking to run some tempo here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now This isn't working.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. Keep that heavy pressure.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Has the first down and more. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. A deep shot to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. And it's hauled in, catch lane way downfield.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. And it's caught wide open with room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Vols starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Powers through. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Backed up at the 1, he's going to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here.
And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31.
221 wing. 221 wing. Set.
They'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's caught inside the 10. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
1st and goal, down 8. They've got a score and at a 2-point conversion to tie it. That's a design quarterback keeper. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Boy, just a great job by this offense, and they've given themselves life. Now that they're down 2, you're under 2 minutes to go. Pull out your best 2-point play here, and if you can execute it, you can tie this game up.
So they get the touchdown, now looking for the 2-point conversion to tie this one up late. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he stops short, doesn't get in, and the defense still holds on to a 2-point lead.
That keeps the score 28. Tennessee 27.
Lined up in regular kickoff formation here. 2 timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. It's a direct snap. This play is blown up. The defense all over him. The Wildcat look backfires that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Playoff game on the line here. And the offense, they keep away and secure the victory. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.